A Milwaukee man was sentenced to life in prison without parole for the killing of his girlfriend and her two young daughters, according to court records. Arzel Ivory, 27, pleaded guilty in April to the murders of 26-year-old Amara Jerica Banks, 5-year-old Zania Ivory, and 4-year-old Kamaria Banks on February 8, 2020. The case stemmed from a tragic series of events that prosecutors outlined in chilling detail. According to a criminal complaint, Ivory argued with Banks over his decision to return to work as a security guard a day after the funeral of their 1-year-old son, Arzel Ivory Jr., who had recently passed away from respiratory issues. Banks reportedly accused Ivory of not caring about their son's death. The argument escalated when Banks, saying she didn't want to live, picked up a knife and cut Ivory's wrist. Ivory told investigators that he then pushed her head against the wall, strangling her until she stopped moving. According to the complaint, he believed she wanted to die and thought he was helping her. After killing Banks, Ivory turned his focus to the children, claiming he didn't want them to live without their mother. He went to their bedroom, woke 5-year-old Zania, kissed her, told her, "Daddy loves you," and that her mother wanted her in heaven, and then strangled her. He then did the same to 4-year-old Kamaria, according to the complaint. Ivory began to dismember Banks's body using a steak knife, but stopped when he encountered her leg bone. He then moved the bodies to a garage where he set them on fire, later dousing them with gasoline when the flames didn't burn hot enough. He fled to Memphis, Tennessee, where his father lived and where he planned to start anew. Ivory confessed the killings to his father, who reported him to authorities. Police had already launched a missing persons investigation on February 9th, following reports from worried relatives who had not heard from Banks. Neighbor accounts further raised alarms. One witness saw Banks bleeding and screaming for help as Ivory dragged her back inside their apartment. Witnesses also described sounds consistent with violence, including banging against walls. This was later corroborated by police findings of a head-sized hole in the wall and blood evidence in the room. Ivory was arrested in Tennessee after his confession, bringing to an end a gruesome and heartbreaking case that shocked the Milwaukee community.